brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come.
It's week 2 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Steelers and the Broncos. Next on Madden NFL 25.
We're a couple miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the build-up is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17. That's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camp, all summer, all spring to prepare for one opponent. Well, now that game is over and done with, and you get back to work on Monday, and you're going to play again in 6 days. The team that is able to turn the page to the next game week after week, those are the teams that handle the grind, the marathon, as you called it, of the NFL season, and here we are in week 2.
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll look to throw. That one caught over the middle by the rookie. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
He'll get this completed. He's going to be hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. Here's a first carry for their running back.
And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down.
Let's go! Reload! Reload! Go!
This drive will start on the ground. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment.
Set! Ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
On now for 4th down, Trenton Gill will punt it away as he is on to kick it away. Returnable from the 17. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to keep it himself. Wow. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll run again. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. And how about that? His 1st career catch also becomes his 1st career NFL touchdown. The kicking team off for the extra point. Now, how about this? It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Buddy up. Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Unlock wide. Bring it. Smash, smash.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Checking it down, this one is caught. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Check go.
Back to throw. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board just before halftime.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We start week 2 with the marquee matchup of the weekend. Cincinnati headed to Arrowhead to take on Kansas.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with 1st down. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll stick with him again. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. 3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Check, Panther.
And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Steelers offense and their quarterback coming out for drive number 2. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going up top. And he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set, roll, roll. Bronco switch.
They'll begin here on the ground. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Broncos. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. In trouble, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
He keeps it himself. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And the Steelers' 1st down.
There he goes again.
The quarterback at the 50-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is... Second and a yard. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about.
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And he's not going to get there. Very, very curious call. You could have just lined up for 2 and gone for it. Instead, they try this and come up empty. This fielded at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. They'll come up now for 2nd down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Come on. Hey. Reload. No.
He's got his man. He finds Sutton. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. So now a big play here for the Broncos. They're going to line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To the end zone. It's intercepted.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. And it would appear they are on their way to a 2-0 start as they begin things here with 1st and 10 in this 4th quarter. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that is brought in. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback.
Now how about this? It's a fake. And how do you like that? This is going to work out. What a gamble. The fake extra point gives them 2 points instead of 1. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. I go.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. And he has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit.
Here we go, here we go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception.
This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. That penalty is declined.
The extra point try forthcoming. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be caught in the end zone. Of all the unlikely plays to see, it winds up being good for 2 points. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
They'll look to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. In a game that was expected to be a cakewalk, pretty much turned out that way. Their class just much the best in this one, as they cruise to an easy road victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.